Dear Croatia Children Libraries Conference attendees, I hope all you have a great memories and enjoyable conference experience. I would like to thank organization committee firstly, then my colleagues Alicia, Kolorik, and IFLA Libraries for Children and Young Adult sections for giving this opportunity to be with you. Today, I want to talk about the Turkey's Rami library, actually, and one of the successful projects of Rami. It's about bibliotherapy. Now, I want to share my presentation with you. Firstly, yeah. Rami Library is really so special library because the history of these buildings is different from the others. I want to talk about the history of the Rami. Firstly, Rami has a history of more than 250 years. It was used an area that provided logistical support and the service to the army from Ottoman period and till First World War. And it's really so destroyed during the World War times. And now it's really changed and the help and the support to help societies. It's really beautiful project for us, for Turkey. Because of that, I want to share these libraries with you. And I think this is in defense of the destructiveness of history's war, a transformation into a library for the well-being and the sustainability of the world. This is a really valuable project. Yes, the Rami finished the restorations 2023, and the Rami is a barracks and renovation of and rebuilding of really so hard process, but it's really so successful. Rami Library has been restored with durable and sustainable materials, as well as giving an old building a new function. During the renovation process, aim was to minimize the damage to the environmental units by careful site selection, use of natural construction materials, conservations, and the efficient waste. It is the Turkey's first building with the Biosphere Sustainable Museum certificate. And they use a drip irrigation system, and they use electric vehicles, and of course photo cells. And in addition that, to raise a generation sensitive to nature and the environment, nature literacy courses are held with the children's 7 to 14 age group. Each children who participates in library environmental literacy course, they receive a seed envelope. And they also have the chance to plant their seeds in the agricultural area, in the library garden, and observe their growth. Besides this, the paper recycling workshops, sustainable seeds recycling workshops, and the exploring Rami, getting to know plants workshops are other children courses on nature awareness. Rami Library have more than 4,000 person capacity, and it's really so huge indoor and the outdoor spaces. And there are 7 libraries for babies, for children, youth library, adult library, manuscript library, attached collections, and specialized subjects library, and Şifahane, we call Şifahane, it's a kind of restoration house. Yes, it's really so huge area, and featuring 51,000 square meter artificial area, indoor landscape area, and there is a pond surrounded by trees. Exhibition areas and the halls in the library's garden are surrounded by walking and the biking paths. presenting distinctive experiences enriched with nature, culture, and art. And all spaces are managed as a life center with activities planned according to the social, cultural, academic, intellectual, and any other needs for children, teenagers, young peoples, and all the attendees. The diversity of activities amazes at the limitlessness of what a library can do. You can review the events on the Rami Library webpage if you are interested in. And when all activities planned, all the information services planned, all the events are published on the web page. And interested people can apply and make a reservation. It is completely free charge. And today I am going to talk about the Healing Library project, because last year this project of the Rami Library was an innovative model that enabled the well-being of children, youngs, and adults participants and enabled the librarians in the project to develop in the field of bibliotherapy. And the Healing Library projects in innovative initiative aimed at supporting the mental health of the community by harnessing the healing power of books with the motto, Heal with Books, Empower with Words. This project was launched in the collaboration with the Ministry of Culture and Tourism and Rami Library and Marmara University. This project was initiated to create training center in the field of bibliotherapy, enabling individuals to express and share some of their psychological or emotional and social issues, understand each other better, and ultimately improve. It aims to foster the development of librarians in this field, create an exemplary educational models for other libraries, and formulate prescription for books that can be used in bibliotherapy. And these projects have 3 steps. Firstly, a team receives theoretical training on bibliotherapy and performing the applications for a year. And the second year, Rami Library provides bibliotherapy as a routine service to be presented. And the third one is establishing the bibliotherapy education and the resource center. And the projects are now in this steps. And I want to show you some books which the librarians and the project committee used during this project. Team are changed according to the group's aids and the needs. If the group members don't know each other, warm-up games are done. Activities and the books focusing on self-expression, self-confidence, and empathy are selected mostly. As a complementary activity, like breathing therapy or short creative drama, painting, and writing is done during this project with the students and the youngs. It is done with a class that knows each other. Books on friendship and bullying are selecting because the bullying is the really so hard experience, and the sharing the feelings about it and is really hard, as you know, for children. And the selected books encourage children to introspect and express themselves. It has also been observed that fiction books are more beneficial for the bibliotherapy in adults application. And this is my last slide, and I want to share with you the project activities and the participants. It's really so successful and the outcomes are really so good for the attendees, for the users of the library. And the theoretical training is take 72 hours. Then they had a pilot implementation And then adults workshops, children workshops, panel discussions, seminars, and the conversation are led. And the participants of this project is more than 8,000 people. It's really so huge. That was great, and we are happy. And outcomes are social awareness on bibliotherapy, support well-being of community, and the reading culture improved in the area of this library, and equality of opportunity. The raising awareness to the library facilities is important for us too. The cultural development is really increasing, and the peoples are developing themselves, and strengthening family interaction. This is actually another important figure, because the children's moms and the fathers came to library together and attend these kind of different kinds of activities. That's really great. And the belonging and engagement of society is another successful outcomes of this project. Yes. Finally, I would like to share my wish. I believe that for lifelong learning and lifelong well-being, libraries and the librarians are powerful and significant partners. We are doing our best. Thank you for listening.